In filmmaking and video production, a shot is a series of frames that runs for an uninterrupted period of time. Film shots are an essential aspect of a movie where angles, transitions, and cuts are used to further express emotion, ideas, and movement. The term shot can refer to two different parts of the filmmaking process. In production, a shot is the moment that the camera starts rolling until the moment it stops. In film editing, a shot is the continuous footage or sequence between two edits or cuts. Today, we will learn a few types of shots. Extreme long shot is shot that used to show the subject from a distance or the area in which the scene is taking place. This type of shot is particularly useful for establishing a shot in terms of time and place, as well as a character's physical or emotional relationship to the environment and elements within it. The character doesn't necessarily have to be viewable in this shot. Long shot or wide shot shows the subject from top to bottom for a person. This would be head to toes, though not necessarily filling the frame. The character becomes more of a focus than an extreme long shot, but the shot tends to still be dominated by the scenery. This shot often sets the scene and our character's place in it. This can also serve as an establishing shot. Frames character from head to toes, with the subject roughly filling the frame. The emphasis tends to be more on action and movement rather than a character's emotional state. Medium-long shot is an intermediate shot between full shot and medium shot. Shows subject from the knees up. Shows part of the subject in more detail for a person. A medium shot typically frames them from about waist up. This is one of the most common shots seen in films, as it focuses on a character in a scene while still showing some environment. This shot falls between a medium shot and a close-up, generally framing the subject from chest or shoulder up. Close-up is shot that fills the screen with part of the subject, such as a person's head or face framed tightly. The emotions and reaction of a character dominate the scene. In extreme close-up shot, a small area or detail of the subject, such as the eye or mouth, are emphasized. Extreme close-up of just the eyes is sometimes called an Italian shot, getting its name from Sergio Leone's Italian Western films that popularized it. This is a shot in which two subjects appear in the frame. This is a popular shot where a subject is shot from behind the shoulder of another, framing the subject anywhere from a medium to close up. The shoulder, neck, or back of the head of the subject facing away from the camera remains viewable, making the shot useful for showing reactions during conversations. It tends to place more of an emphasis on the connection between two speakers rather than the detachment or isolation that results from single shots. This shot intended to mimic what a particular character in a scene is seeing. This puts the audience directly into the head of the character, letting them experience their emotional state. Common examples are of a character waking up, drifting into unconsciousness, or looking through a scope or binoculars. Cut away is shot of something other than the subject and away from the main scene. It is usually followed by a cut back to the first shot and is useful for avoiding a jump cut when editing down a section of dialogue or editing together two separate takes. Similar to a cutaway, cut-in shot is a close-up shot of something visible in the main scene. The variants of camera angles in filmmaking are used to help enhance the narrative, the theme, and the overall mood of the film. Cinematographers usually make a conscious choice as to how each scene is shot. By doing so, they strive to convey the overall message of their film through each individual filmmaking. How the camera is angled in each scene of utmost importance. As a result, camera shots are very important in shaping meaning in a film. Reviewing the examples show, you should make the different camera shots clearer.